Make sure you watch this entire video for a full breakdown, trend report, along with player props. Ted Brooks with the Sports Profits. Week 12, Monday Night Football. Already 3/4 of the way through the season, but it goes by fast when you're winning. Guys, those of you that are losing, you know how slow the season goes when you're losing. It feels like it'll never end. We took the week off of free games last week because it was the holidays, but more importantly, we need to prepare for college hoops. We need to concentrate, make sure all the pieces were in place internally. We also added some new members to the team who were previously independent handicappers, Mark Johnson and Cole Franklin. The Seahawks were looking like the class of the NFL until they dropped 2 games in a row before rebounding last Sunday against the Cardinals. Guys, by the way, we're giving you in this game 3 predictions to make up for lost time last week. So the Seahawks travel to the East Coast facing the Eagles. Road games haven't been Russell Wilson's thing this year. 8 interceptions on the road, more than he generally throws in the entire season. Been under more pressure this year than ever before. The offensive line has been pieced together week by week. It's not getting the job done. The Eagles are in no better position, though. They're allowing the most sacks in the NFL this season. They're accounting for the most turnovers. Carson Wentz not having a starting job after this season. He is not looking good. If he doesn't win this division, he's probably going to get canned. Both of these defenses are above average in sacks. Big defensive players here. The Seahawks averaged 3.5 sacks over the last few games. Quarterbacks are going to be under pressure all night. We're looking for some runs. The Seahawks defense is 31st in the NFL against the pass and 7th against the run. They haven't been allowing a lot of yards, but they actually given up 9 rushing touchdowns in the last 4 games. It's good news for Miles Sanders. He hasn't found the end zone since October 10th. Eagles defense also poor against opposing offenses on the ground. Out of 10 games this season, they've given up 2 rushing yards in 6 of those games, 1 in another 2. Chris Carson, starting job back for the Seahawks. They've had success with Hyde in there and in his absence, but it's undoubtedly a boost for them. Give you some trends for my trend junkies. Seattle's 2-4 against the spread in their last 6, but they're 7-3 straight up in their last 10. In their last 6 against Philly, they're 6-0 against the spread, same as straight up. And Seattle also, when playing on the road against Philadelphia, is 6-0 against the spread. They're 5-2 straight up. In their last 7 games against an opponent in the NFC, they're 7-0 against the spread in their last 7 against an opponent in the NFC East. Weak division. 7-2 straight up in their last 9 played in November. We told you we don't put much weight in that. The Eagles. 3-8 in their last 11 against the spread. 2-4 straight up in the last 6. 0-6 against the spread in the last 6 at home against Seattle, as we already told you. Not doing well against the NFC. 2-5 against the spread. 7-13 straight up in their last 20 games against NFC West. 1-4 straight up in the last 5 games played in November, guys. We're going to give you a few predictions. Like I said, the spread has moved from 4.5 to 6.5. I would love for you guys to get the spread back down to 5.5. Take Seattle minus 5.5. Miles Sanders for a touchdown plus 100. Chris Carson for a touchdown minus 110. Those are 2 props that we say hit them harder than the side. The side is just the side. I would say just go real light if you played it all, but those props, I'd say juice them up a little bit extra. Enjoy. If you want us to keep these videos coming to you, make sure you like this video, follow our page, hit the notification bell in the corner, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And on Instagram, make sure you follow our stories because we're going to give you stuff that we don't give you anywhere else. Until next time, Ted Brooks signing out. I'll see you tomorrow.